Hi friend, this is Sanjay Kumar, creator of SelectorsHub and Crowpath. In this tutorial, I will show you how does SelectorsHub help JS developers to save their huge amount of time and effort. Like you must have seen like people writing when you are writing JavaScript code. So most of the time we used to write have to write this command document.querySelector, and then we write the CSS selector, right? And to write CSS selector we used to go to our dev tools, and then there we inspect the element, and suppose for any element, let's say for this header, we have to write an CSS selector. So how do we do that? Either most of the time we developer use the ID or class. So even if we have to, let's say okay, both are there, so that's fine, we will go with ID. So we can use hashtag ID, right, like this. Okay, and if suppose you have to use the class, how do we do that? Like we put whole class, then we have to add the dot at all the places like this. I'm sure like you can agree with me, like you do this way, replace all the spaces all the way with the dots like this. And this used to take a huge amount of time to do this, and this is like nothing we are learning by doing this, just a simple waste of time. Same thing, without wasting any time, we can do it through SelectorsHub. If you have to write your own CSS selector, you just type hash and there you go, press enter. This CSS. If you want to write the class with class, you just put dot and there you go, simply, and you click here to copy this value, and you can go back to your editor and paste it. So simple. There could be multiple scenario, like if you want to write CSS selector in this way, you can build this, and it gives all possible combinations of CSS selectors. Now the question comes like many times you doesn't want to type the JS path, this document.querySelectors as well. So SelectorsHub gives you the JS path as well. You can directly click and copy and paste it in your script like this. So simple it is. You just inspect the element, SelectorsHub will give you the JS path, you just click here, copy and paste. No more time waste. And in fact, like if you right click and copy the JS path from these Chrome dev tools, you can compare anytime that value with the value which you will get from SelectorsHub. If you see that this gives pretty much dynamic CSS selector because it has alphanumeric value, while the JS path which SelectorsHub gives pretty much static. And in fact, like you will always find it very optimized. Like let me give you the very simple example over here. Here in google.com, if you see that for this field, just copy the JS path from here. Let me paste it here, and you see such a long value it is, and the same JS path value from the same element, if you see from SelectorsHub, such a small value, such an optimized JS path, and this you can copy and paste it here. You can actually copy anywhere in this area till this header. From this copy icon, no, you need not to just copy on this, anywhere you can click to copy this value, and you see this value is copied. So small, such an optimized value got from this. And in fact, like if you right click also, you can directly copy the value from here, and when you will install, you see that this right click is optimizable, so you can optimize like what all value you want to see in the right click context menu. So this is really helpful, and there are like a lot of scenarios you can check out, like how optimize JS path and CSS selector you can get, and you can write from SelectorsHub directly. Either you want to build, or you can directly take the JS path value from here. You will always find it very optimized one. In any case, always you will get the CSS selector, very optimized CSS selector from the SelectorsHub, just in single click. No more time waste. In few seconds you just inspect the element, or like click on the DOM node, anywhere on the DOM node, or you just inspect any element, whichever you want. Simple it is, and it's very simple. You, if you haven't installed it yet, it is available for all the browsers: Chrome, Firefox, Edge and Opera, with the same functionality. In fact, like in Firefox, DevTools works differently, in Chrome it works different, but I have really worked hard on this, and make sure that I have made it sure that the Chrome, Firefox, Edge and Opera, all the browsers has the same functionality without any glitch. So hopefully it will help you a lot and will save huge amount of time for you. Just a single click installation for whichever browser. Just click here, it will take you to the browser store. If you haven't added it, add it. It will ask you to add to browser. Let me just remove and show you how it will add. You just click here, add extension, one click installation it is. After adding it, I would request you to like just restart the browser or refresh the tab, open tab. You can read more review from the users here, and I would really request you all, please share about SelectorsHub. This is absolutely free community product, and I'm working full-time on this. If you have any feedback, any comment, feel free to reach out to me. There are all the links given here: Slack, Git, sponsor, and I would also request you to do check out this detailed video tutorial to learn more about it. And this is absolutely free. If you found it helpful, please share SelectorsHub with the community, with everyone, and help them to save a huge amount of time. And if you want to support, please be a patron. I would request you. This is an absolutely free product, and I'm running on donation, not working for any company, just working for my community. With that, thank you so much.